friends, welcome back to SLR Studies and I am Leeladhar and today we are going to do journal chapter sums. So friends, you are seeing the format of the journal. So a journal looks like this only. So we will start our first problem from accounts. So friends, here you can see the first problem. Problem number 1. Here it is starting. So on 1/1/2018, Sharma started business with cash 1 lakh and purchased goods for cash 25,000 and purchased goods from Nagaraju on credit 15,000 and goods returned to Bhavani 1,000. So we will make journal entries for these transactions in our journal chapter first problem. So let's start our problem. So first entry is Sharma commenced or started business with cash 1 lakh. 1/1/2018. So we will record a date column. First year we should write 2018 and first month means January and date is 1. So from here onwards we will not write dates, and the first transaction is going to be what, the cash account debtor, because Sharma is starting business with what? He is starting business with cash, right? So that's why cash account debtor to capital account. Here we should write narration definitely, being business commenced with cash. Started or commenced, anything we can use. Started with what? Cash only, right? Cash. So this is the first entry. Here we will record amount as 1 lakh on debit side and also 1 lakh on credit side. So this is the first journal entry, and let's do the second journal entry. What is the second transaction? That is purchased goods. 2/1/2018 purchased goods for cash 25,000. So here we will record from now onwards there is no need to record year and also month. We will just write 2. The transaction is purchased goods for cash. Here we have purchased goods for cash, right? So here cash is coming into our business. So cash account debtor to what? Sorry, here cash is going out of business and goods are coming into the business because we are purchasing, right? So purchase is account debtor to cash account. Here goods are coming into the business. I said goods are represented with 4 accounts: purchase account, purchase returns account, sales returns account. If goods are coming into the business, we will write purchase account. If goods are going out of the business, we will write sales account. And if we are returning the goods someone to us, then we will write sales returns. And if we return goods to someone, then we will write purchase returns account. So here goods are coming into the organization, so we have write purchase returns account debtor 25,000 and again to cash account also 25,000. So what is the narration? Being goods purchased for cash. That's it. So narration is not so tough. What is there in the entry, that will only you will write. Being goods purchased for cash. For cash. So this is the narration and this is the journal entry. And let's record the fourth journal entry. What is that fourth one? So the third journal entry is purchased goods from Nagaraju on credit. The date is 3rd 2018 January month. Purchased goods from Nagaraju on credit. Here goods are coming into the organization, so debit purchase account. Who are giving goods? Who is giving goods? Nagaraju is giving goods, right? So we have to credit Nagaraju. Nagaraju account. Being goods purchased from Nagaraju. on credit. So what is amount? That is 15,000. On debit side 15,000 and also on credit side also 15,000. So friends, this is the third journal entry, and now returns journal entries will come. We will check. Goods returned to Bhavani. Here goods returned to Bhavani, the transaction has been given. It means before some days we have purchased goods from Bhavani, and now we are returning goods to Bhavani. When we purchase the goods, we will write what? Purchase account data, right? When we return goods, we will write Bhavani account data to purchase account. So we are returning goods to Bhavani, right? Here who are receiving the goods? Bhavani. And we are returning goods, so purchase returns account will be created. If cash comes and we return goods, then cash account data to Bhavani account. The date is 4th. The entry is Bhavani account data to purchase returns account. So the amount has been given as 1,000 rupees on debit side and also on credit side. So once again I am explaining the problem from first onwards. Here I have not written a narration because the place is very less. And let's check. The first transaction is Sharma started business with cash rupees 1 lakh on 2018 January 1st. We should not credit Sharma account he is giving, but we should credit capital account, because capital and drawings are two representative accounts of commencer or the starter or the proprietor of the business. So that's why we have credited capital account. So here in business, what is coming inside? Cash of rupees 1 lakh. So we have credited cash according to what rule? According to real account rule, debit what comes in and credit what goes out. According to that rule, cash is coming into the organization, so we have debited. And according to the personal account rule, credit the giver and debit the receiver. Here giver is Sharma, that is capital, so we have created the capital account. And the next one is second one, purchased goods for cash. So if there is any name given also, we should not consider name here, because if we have to consider name when only the word on credit or nothing for cash or nothing are given. And just for example, there is a transaction purchased goods from Sonali Bindre. Here there is only name was given, no amount and nothing was given, so it is a credit transaction. Then we have to write the person name who is giving the goods. So here goods are coming into the organization, so debit what comes in, so purchase account data to cash account, we are giving the cash, so debit the receiver and credit the giver rule. According to that rule, we are giving cash, so cash have to be credited. And the third one is purchased goods from Nagaraju on credit. So here in this transaction they only given that on credit, so here cash is not coming or we are not giving cash. That's why we have to credit Nagaraju, because he is the giver, and debit the receiver according to the personal account rule, debit the receiver and credit the giver. Nagaraju is that credited, and what are goods are coming into the organization, so purchase account is debited. And the next one is Bhavani account data to purchase returns account. So here purchase returns means goods are going out of the organization, so credit what goes out according to what real account rule. So that's why we are crediting purchase returns account, and Bhavani account has to be debited because Bhavani is a receiver here. Debit the receiver according to the personal account rule, so we have debited the Bhavani. This is the first sum. Please note it down. So friends, thanks for watching this video, and if you like this video, please hit the like button and please subscribe to our channel and please hit the bell button, and thanks for watching this video.